all the world's wars put together, First World, Second World War, Third World War, everything. Because the minute you take the drug, within a week, you take a muscle biopsy. You are first class, but take a muscle biopsy. Australian doctors have done this. Your muscle is already damaged. Whatever drug, cholesterol lowering, all drugs the same, cholesterol lowering drug. And we created this ghost called cholesterol. It's not a disease at all. That's why I said, more the merrier, I tell them. Higher your cholesterol, the better, because you live longer. You will never get cancer. Of course, you will not have a heart attack. And if your cholesterol is below 300, you must be worried. This is the problem, because simply think for a little while. I want you to think for a little while without looking at the television, because television, you see, I was a very healthy man till the other day when I went to my doctor and I found cholesterol very high. I would have died. Now I am on X drug and I am very healthy. 100% untruth. Churchill said, advertisement is a legal way of lying. Did you get that? It's a legal way of lying. So that even Karthikeyan Saab can't arrest you because you are legally right, but you are ethically wrong. Look at this week's Lancet magazine, one of the most prestigious medical magazines. The front cover says, although statins kill and produce diabetes in 1% out of 200, looking at the good that it does to the world, this is nothing. But you look at that very seriously. Look at the paper inside. You know what it says? If any country, people take this drug together, the incidence of new diabetes, mind you, you're not a diabetic, incidence of new diabetes goes up 10%. Which means in the last 10 odd years that this drug has been in the market in India, it has produced 250,000 diabetics in this country. 2.5 lakhs of people. Then on the other side, there are a lot of researchers in Madras who every day make up a paper saying that whole of India will be eaten up by diabetes. Absolutely untrue. We are making diabetics. We are manufacturing diabetics by our drugs. Diabetes is not coming just like that. We manufacture. Every single drug that you take, except painkillers and aspirin, they increase your blood sugar. Every single drug is diabetogenic, of which cholesterol lowering drugs are the biggest diabetogenic drugs. Now very interesting thing comes. You look at this research paper in the Lancet. This is written by 8 quote unquote thought leaders in America. Thought leaders. You know, they don't think, that's why they're called thought leaders. What did they write? They took a meta-analysis. They took 13 studies in this world, which included 4,35,000 human beings having taken this drug, okay, to see how many of them have worked on diabetes, etc., etc. That's not our concern now. I have told you what it is. But in the paper, you have to declare your conflict of interest. That is, when you write something, do you have any interest in that? Karthikeyan Saab understands that because he is an authority on this. Now, very interesting. Front page says, conflict of interest, none, N-O-N-E in capitals. At the end of the article says, we are grateful to about 100 companies, of which all these assets are on the payload. They have shares, they are getting millions of dollars called lecture fees. You know, an ass like me, I go around lecturing, I get no fees. Maybe I'll get an airfare and a good hotel. These people get millions of dollars. You know, per day, I have gone to a meeting in London, which I came out because I didn't want to be a part of it. They promised 2,000 pounds pocket money, 2,000 pounds pocket money per day. Multiplied by 80, a first class suite in Dorchester Hotel, which is the most expensive hotel in UK. And up and down, for you and your spouse, first class fare. All that you have to do is write a nice paper saying that drinking a little alcohol is good for health. 7 of them took the bite and wrote it. And with that paper, the journal Heart wrote an editorial in 1981 January. Doctors now should go to society asking everyone to drink to prevent heart attacks. I wrote a letter to them in 1981 saying that this is wrong, the whole thing is a false thing, and you cooked it up. She didn't publish it. The editor didn't publish it. 2010, 3 months ago, the present editor of the British Medical Journal writes, there must be a ban on alcohol production and sale for human health. Then I wrote to her. I sent this old letter of mine and a new letter. She published both. Go to Ayurveda. Do you know what it says? People drink alcohol, varieties of alcohol, varieties of situations, in different seasons, different regions, with different foods. But one who does not want to be unhealthy should keep away from alcohol. Keep away from alcohol. What a beautiful advice. 15,000 years ago it was written. Now, the human body is not built with the idea that there will be these corporate hospitals, big doctors, tubes and scanners and things like that. No. You are built by whomever it is. If you believe in God, by God. If you don't believe in God, by nature. To live here as long as you can live. Don't you now go home with the idea that if you are having wellness and all, you will live here for 100 years. No, 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 no. You will certainly not succeed. You will die on the day you are supposed to die according to your genes. Nobody under the sun can even extend it by a second. But we doctors can advance it quite a lot. Which we have done. I have proof for that if you want to know. We have advanced it a lot. But postponing, no. And lot of lay people, including medical doctors, have an idea that lifespan is equivalent to life expectancy. The two are totally different. Human lifespan is 120 to 140 years. Modern technology has brought it down now in America to 79 years. Can you understand that? But life expectancy is shown to go up. It's very simple statistics. The statistics is, you know what statistics is? Life, super life and statistics. Lies are ordinary things which people like me talk. And the phone rings, if it is inconvenient, I tell my wife, say that he is eating. That's okay. No, you're not hurting anyone. Super lies are what politicians say. They'll promise a bridge where there is no river. They will solidify the air and they can make murder look very respectable. The super lies. Then scientists have statistics. See, this study about this cholesterol lowering drug is called meta-analysis. Meta is afterwards, analysis. Studies done and published years ago. These people now reanalyze it and put them all together. 13 studies done in 13 different parts of the world under different conditions. Entry criteria different, exit criteria different, the treatment different, human beings different, everything different. They mix them together, which I call as mix master technique. You know how it's done? You take bananas, apples, mangoes, oranges, sapotas, mix them in a big basket. Then put your hand there blindly, cover it, and take one fruit out and say, this is the representative of this basket. It may be a mango, but there is only one mango. Rest of it is all orange. You understand that? So it is absolutely foolish. So statistically, it is shown that doctors have increased. You know how? Life expectancy is a very interesting word. If a mother has 10 children, 9 of them in India used to die at birth or around birth. If one person lives up to 100 years, what is the life expectancy of the family? 100 divided by 10 years. Now, we just gave them some food, some water and something, and they improved, and some guys who could wash their hands and deliver the baby, and then it comes 5 children live up to 500, my 10, 50 years. It has jumped from 10 years to 50 years, not because the government did anything or the doctors did anything, just because the 3-4 things improved in India, and they should improve if you want to be healthy. A, clean drinking water for the masses. B, 3 square meals uncontaminated by human and or animal excreta. 3, a roof on the top and a toilet for the house to avoid hookworms which are deadly. 4, economic empowerment of women. 5, avoiding cooking gas, cooking smoke coming into the house in the villages. You're not seen. You live in a 5-star house in air-conditioned room. They blow into dry twigs, dry leaves and cow dung cake. And the smoke comes in, and do you know what it contains? Pure carbon monoxide. Your car is 1,000 times better. Cars do nothing. And these people talk about global warming and all. Don't you believe them? They're again another kind of false scientists. Actually, there is global cooling. Do you know that? The globe is cooling. I won't go into that because again time is constrained, but I'll give you a book to read. Read that. Write down this book. It's written by Stephen Levitt. S-T-E-V-E-N. Levitt, L-E-V-I-T-T. V-I-T-T. Levitt. He's a professor of economics in Chicago University. And Stephen, S-T-E-P-H-E-N, Dubner, D-U-B-N-E-R. நீங்க படிக்கலாம். நீங்க பேப்பர் பசங்க இது படிக்கலாம். The book is called Super Freakonomics. Freakonomics you would have read. This is called Super Freakonomics, which shows so beautifully how this world is not warming at all, but cooling on the contrary. Florida had snow. Last month when I was there, Florida is like Mangalore or Chennai, and it had snow for 1 month. Seattle never had seen snow in the last 100 years, full snow for 3 months. London, I've been in London for so many years, London never used to have snow in March. They had snow in March with minus degrees centigrade temperature. And at this linear prediction, if I were to do, we are in for an ice age in this future. And simply blame carbon dioxide. When we were all children, we were told carbon dioxide is a beautiful thing. We breathe it out. The green leaves take it out with water vapor, convert it to chlorophyll. That's the food for all of us. Even if you eat a cow, it eats grass only. Ultimately, it has to come from the chlorophyll. But today, what's happening? We are told, oh, carbon dioxide is very bad. Do you know why? America and Europe have industrialized fully. They don't want India and China to come up. So they were blunt. I will tell you one small thing. One cow farts 850 cc of methane every day. One cow. It burps another 850 cc of methane. It puts out another 2000 cc of patti. Together, this is more warming to the atmosphere. It's methane, 10 times warmer than carbon dioxide, than a large factory in Chennai. So all this is, simply making money out of, you get awards, you get money, you get jobs, you get everything you get. It's all done. Anyway, let's forget about it. So what they want? A toilet, economic empowerment of women. If the man earns and drinks and eats there, comes home empty stomach, and the poor woman can sleep empty stomach. But seeing a child sleep on empty stomach kills her. Not knowing where your next meal comes from is the biggest risk factor for a heart attack. And women get cancer of the lung because of the carbon monoxide. They are not diagnosed they are not in the statistics of the country, but they die in the village. People say, oh, God has cursed her, or the demon has killed her, and things like that. All this must change for wellness. Now, how does this work? I'll show you some things quickly how the body is so intelligent. You look at the body there. One thing, it's not this. It is the spirit, mind, and your physical body. That is one thing. You are not solid. You are a bundle of jumping leptococs. And the human body is built with a very strong repair mechanism. Unlike the cars which come in the market without a garage, you have a garage inside which is so powerful that it can repair almost all things. Almost all things. Now, if I were to check every one of us here, including me, we will have at least about 10 cancers in us today, just now. But none of them will become a cancer, because your mind, if it is happy, the cancers die a natural death. But if you hate others, if you are jealous of others, if you are frustrated saying that I didn't become the president of India where my friend Abdul Kalam became the president of India, your cancer will grow. This is the only problem. So this is all because every system in the human body has got the repair mechanism. The heart has its own repair mechanism, any part of the body. Now all this energy for the body comes from the sun, electromagnetic energy from the sun. All of us live because of the sun, including a blade of grass. If the sun were to strike, if the sun joins the Communist Party or something like that, goes on strike, we'll all be dead. Now this energy can come to every cell of the human body, and it's every cell that is important. Human body is a cell. The cell in the heart and cell in the brain, cell in the liver and cell in your leg might look different, but they function identically. They all get the energy from the sun, and there is a software, 10,000 proteins in the cytoplasm, which transduce the energy and send it to the hardware, the mitochondria, which start the cell working. Did you get that now? It's very important to understand that. The hardware is what the medical student studies in histology, but the software he doesn't know, poor chap. The software is important. Now, if your body part is damaged, let us say that boy had the fracture. We can today supply the sun's energy in a concentrated way in that part only, and the healing is so happening so fast that you will see wonderful things happening. Now this is converting the natural process of the sun, because when the cell is damaged, it can't transduce the cell's energy from the sun. So it requires a more concentrated energy source. We'll show you how to do that. But what is important at this stage is to know that the human body has so many transformers. These are called the chakras. Do you know who did this? A Nobel laureate, professor of physics, emeritus professor of physics in Stanford. His name is William Tiller, T-I-L-L-E-R. This man has developed into a yogi, and he can send his energy to that bottle of water and convert that water into acid. Tiller. And whether it's true or not, his water was checked by another Nobel laureate who is a big water specialist, Rusum Roy, and he showed that when you have this water do a Raman effect, it completely changes into acid. But you drink it, it's water only. This is the basis of homeopathy. People say homeopathy is bullshit. No, homeopathy is a big, great science. Only thing is, poor Heinemann didn't know what it is, and he only thought it's placebo effect. Doesn't matter. Placebo effect is a good effect. Now coming to that, these transformers are the energy spectrum, and they normally keep you going. That's why yoga, thinking about it, etc. is all good. I'm not going into that. This is the cell, I'm not going into that. But what is important is, now this is what I want you to concentrate on. Now all of you I wanted to see. When once you stimulate a cell, now look at this. How it regulates your immune system, your immune guard. You look at the center of that. If I send my energy here from the machine or whatever, it does all these things from that cell's software. Everything. And one of the easiest methods of sending energy to a cell is your mind concentrating on that area. Now you see, I'll show you how much energy you have got. 1 minute. All of you sit back. Relax now. Okay. Now cup your hand in such a way that water doesn't flow out to the hand, palm. Cup your palms, both palms. Now having cupped the palms, keep them one against the other at 1 foot distance. In front of your eyes. In front of your eyes. Now close your eyes and concentrate on the palms. And as you concentrate on each palm at a time, if you have positive energy, you get warmth in the palm, or tingling in the palm, or heaviness in the palms. Just close your eyes, don't open your eyes, and go on looking at it. Go on looking at the palms. Go on looking at the palms. Okay? Go on and on. If you have negative feelings, you don't get that. No, don't move your palm, madam. Just keep it one against the other. Just keep it. And it must be so tightly closed that energy should not leak through the holes. Now if you feel heaviness, then take the palms up and shake them as if you are shaking off water. Do it fast, 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 very fast, very fast, very fast. Slowly come down, come down, come down, come down, come down, come down. Stop it, cup it again and hold it now. See, the hands attract each other so powerfully. So much of energy is there. இப்படி பாருங்க கார்த்திகேயன் சார் இப்படி பாருங்க see it pushes. If you have positive energy, it will push back. Now if it doesn't do that, that means your positive energy is dwindling. See, Vijay has got so much of energy. Dwindling. Now do you know what you should do? Get rid of all the negative feelings. How do you do that? You breathe in and say, let positive energy go in. When you breathe out, you say, I don't want to hate Karthikeyan, I want to love Karthikeyan. I don't want to be jealous of Peter, I want to love Peter. I don't want to be angry with Mohan, I want to love Mohan. You know, go on saying that each time the breath goes out and each time the breath goes in, let me love whole universe. Or let me help somebody. Let me help the universe. And you see very powerful energy. And this energy you can use to treat any part of your body. Just put it there and say, you close the eyes and say, think of your heart and say, heal, heal, heal. Your blood pressure comes down. Your heart becomes all right. Powerful, such powerful things. All because of this immune guard getting stimulated. I'll show you only 1 or 2 things because the time is running out. Look at this picture here. This is a very senior police officer of Chennai. I won't tell the name. Karthikeyan Saab would know him. He must have been his junior. This man had diabetes. The great toe on the left hand side of yours is the bag of pus. He's a diabetic and the whole thing was pus. And he didn't want the leg to be cut. Doctor said your leg has to be amputated if you have to survive, otherwise you'll be dead of the toxins. He said he would much rather die with the leg intact rather than have it cut, because he thought in the next Janma he will be lame. So he wanted the whole leg. Whether it's right or not, I don't know. I don't question that. A lot of studies are going on. You can study yourself. Now, they called me and we saw him, one of my colleagues here, C.V. Krishnaswamy, he was his patient. So we told the surgeon, you can clean the foot, remove all the pus, okay? So all the pus was removed, he put an incision. You see the bone there on the left side, even the bone is coming out of the wound. That's the foot he had. So we used our electromagnetic energy device and nothing happened in 1 month. So I told them nothing might happen. Second month, you see now, third month, the man has got his normal foot and is walking about absolutely fine, fit as a fiddle. This police officer was so excited, he dashed off letters to the Prime Minister, Chief Minister, this Minister, that Minister, as our Minister, saying that, why the hell are you spending crores of money for the hospitals? Here is something very simple, why don't you do that? He didn't get even an acknowledgement, forget about that. Because, you don't know, because the pharmaceutical lobby in the world is 3 times more powerful than the oil lobby in the world. Do you know how it all started? After the First World War, when oil was struck, Rockefeller family really made it rich. Now they extracted all the petrol, diesel, etc. There was some extract remaining, which was very clear, and they asked some of their doctors saying that, see if this can kill germs. So they used on mice. That is called Nujol, N-U-J-O-L, which in Latin means new oil, Nujol, right sir? Yes, you're shaking your head like that. Nujol was the first medicine used to kill germs, which killed the owner of the germ. That is how pharmacy started. Pharmaceutical started there. Today, a veteran scientist of the West, professor in the Yale University, who has done a lot of work, has come to the conclusion with positive results that every single chemical molecule that we modern medical pharmaceutical doctors give to patients ultimately damages the human cell. Did you understand that? Whereas, the second part is very good. The Asian herbal drugs that he tried, some of them Chinese, some of them Ayurvedic, they do not damage the system, but they improve the working of the system. Please write down and read this article in original. This also is free because I wrote to this author, make